Hello, I'm Dan Hellman of I&E Nation, and I'm here with Terry Whipple, the founder of Inventors and Entrepreneurs Clubs. The question we have in this segment, Terry, is what happens at an I&E Club meeting? So if I go there, what should I expect to see and what should happen?
You know, in the model, it's really a simple model. And there's really not a whole lot of cost to do an Inventors and Entrepreneurs Club. We usually look for somebody to donate space that we can meet at. Somebody usually donates the coffee and some of the snacks and stuff, but that's the only cost to it. But the meetings are simple. We start off first by just making announcements. What new resources are out there for the Inventors and Entrepreneurs? There's crowdfunding, there's resources at the state. There's so many things, you know, for inventors and entrepreneurs to get started. They just don't know about it. So we share that. We also have members from the club share a little bit some of their stories, you know, talk about their failures and things like, because failure is just as important as successes in a lot of people's lives. So we go through that introduction. We explain briefly what the club's about, that it's theirs, and they all participate. But then we have a speaker. And the speaker comes in and talks usually around 30 to 45 minutes, and they talk on things like how to do patent searches, how to do market research, how to do, you know, artwork and stuff, how to go to a show and present yourself, all the things that inventors and entrepreneurs would need to know to start a business. And we find these speakers out in our community and within our region and stuff. They're very willing to come in and speak for free. And with I&E Nation, in fact, we're going to try to build a database of speakers that can speak to any club via Skype. So that'll be, I think, really a handy thing. We can get some of the, I think, some of the top speakers in the country.
Oh, yeah.
To many of the Inventors and Entrepreneurs Clubs that way.
Oh, that would be really exciting.
It is. And after the education component, which is interactive, we encourage people to ask questions, but the real magic happens at the end. And
what happens at the end?
Well, at the end, we go into networking, and this is the way that we do it, Dan. We ask everyone to stand up, tell us their name, because they're important. Tell us why they're there. If it's just that they're curious, or if they have an idea, or if they're good at sales and business and they're looking for an idea, or even people come to the club that are looking to invest. Tell us why you're there. And also, we ask them to tell us if you have experience or talent in any certain thing, whether it be a for-profit company looking to work with inventors and entrepreneurs, or a nonprofit that is a state resource, a county resource, or a regional resource. Share what that is. And then we turn the people loose. After they've said their name and they say what they need, we ask people to go and meet with each other, and you already know which ones you want to talk to. So it makes networking very comfortable. It's also a great time for people to build the relationships that they need to work together as partners.
I suppose, and you never know who's going to be there at that meeting. I mean, there could be somebody there that on that day that's just the type of person you need to meet, so you have to be willing to get up and say, this is what I need. If that person's in the room, they're going to come and find you.
You know, we have people that come all the time, even if the speaker doesn't really have anything for them, because maybe they're an inventor and the speaker is talking about some business things that they don't. People still come, because I always tell them it's like the lottery.
Yes.
You can't win if you don't play. And so people are coming there and they're playing. They never know if they're sitting next to a person that's going to help them succeed. And we have many stories, many that show that. We've had people come in as investors and put $250,000 down on somebody's idea.
Wow. And you know, the neat thing is you've got this, even if it's a topic that you think is off topic for you, a couple years later, as you're developing your business, oh, I'm glad I was there and saw that, because now I need that. And so you never know when you're going to need that in the development of your product and your business. So.
It is. And I tell you, when we go into the networking, that's where the rubber hits the road. This is where people are interacting. They already know a little bit about the person they want to talk to. And you have both sides. You have the person needing help, and you got the person there that's wanting to share and help them succeed.
Well, it sounds like a fun time. It sounds like a great group of people just to be able to talk with, and the enthusiasm that's there. It has to be a fun meeting.
It is. It's a great time, and I have to say it's very uplifting and motivating just to be there and all the energy.
All right. Well, thank you, Terry. And now you know what happens at an I&E meeting, and thank you very much, Terry.
You're very welcome.